Hello and welcome to the Cryptocurrency News Channel. Been doing a look at the Miami conference. It actually ends tomorrow, but tomorrow's just kind of like the Sound Money Fest. The main agenda was like yesterday and today, and let's actually take a look at some of the takeaways. So some of the main things, Bitcoin is looking bullish, but obviously the conference never really like pumps Bitcoin. A lot of times it dumps Bitcoin because people buy the rumor, sell the news. Long-term wise, Bitcoin looks bullish. Obviously, it's not going to affect the short-term price right now. So let's actually go through the major takeaways of the Miami conference. Peter Thiel has declared war on the enemies of Bitcoin. He specifically named like Buffett and Jamie Dimon as enemies of Bitcoin. Now, Dimon's actually kind of complicated because I'm pretty sure JP Morgan has like a cryptocurrency arm. So he might be saying Bitcoin's bad in public because it's bad for central banks, but secretly on the side, and not so secretly actually because there's been announcements made, he's actually getting into Bitcoin. And also like he's getting his clients into Bitcoin because too many of his clients are asking about Bitcoin and he cannot choose to actually ignore it. But Peter Thiel says these are geriatrics, and he even called Buffett a sociopath because he is an enemy of Bitcoin. And of course, Peter Thiel wants to destroy all the enemies of Bitcoin. The other thing about the conference that actually is encouraging is the fact that more Bitcoiners are opening up to altcoins. There was an adequate amount of altcoin discussion at Miami. So yes, people are always like bullish about Bitcoin, and we all should be bullish about Bitcoin because the rest of the price of altcoins actually does depend on Bitcoin. But more and more once Bitcoiners are looking to altcoins for higher ROIs. And not just Ethereum, they're looking at other use cases for other altcoins. It's a little bit less maximalism than prior years, and it's not as cringe as prior years in the amount of maximalism there is. Obviously, Bitcoin's their main thing, and realistically, Bitcoin's the one being adopted by whole countries. So essentially, yeah, it is the main thing, but they are opening their minds at least to investing in altcoins and seeing that some of these altcoins actually have a use, which is pretty good for the broader market of crypto. And basically, all the speakers say there's been a radical shift on how politicians actually approach Bitcoin, especially in the United States. Remember, there are many allies of Bitcoin now, and even the mighty Gary Gensler, head of the SEC, is coming under pressure from congressmen like Tom Emmer and others. So we are no longer defenseless against the evil industrial overlords and the evil banking overlords that want to destroy Bitcoin. We have a way of fighting back because we have congressional representation, and there is more and more congressional representation coming on board. A lot of states are adopting Bitcoin, so politicians from those states don't want to lose those high-paying jobs, so they're going to be supportive of Bitcoin as well, and more people are investing in Bitcoin, so you just can't tank the investment. So the thing is, we have a lot of representatives in the government, and the entire attitude is actually shifting overall on cryptocurrencies. Even like Janet Yellen, she said it could be transformative, and they're more like intent on regulating it and preventing illegal uses than rather just banning it altogether. And many states, representatives of many states, want to come out ahead in the Bitcoin race. So they're making their states more and more friendly towards Bitcoin. These tech people are being approached by more and more politicians to see what Bitcoin can actually do for their state. So that's obviously very, very bullish. The big news is that Robinhood has rolled out 2 million wallets. These are wallets where you can actually send and receive coins. Remember, one of the things about Robinhood is that you could not actually send your Robinhood coins out, so you weren't really buying coins. You were basically buying future promises to be able to sell the coin at X price, and that's one of the reasons that I basically pointed people away from Robinhood in previous years, because obviously, if you can't actually do anything with your coins, and you can't send them or keep them in your own wallet, then you don't really own them. But Robinhood has fixed that, and he's rolling out 2 million wallets. Obviously, the Robinhood wallets are still far, far behind. They're still far, far behind like the other wallets because they still don't support the ERC20 tokens. They don't support NFTs, but you will be able to transact the Robinhood assets. And they've been testing beta for a while, but after half a year, they're finally rolling it out. So that's very, very bullish news. And of course, the big one today, McDonald's, Walmart, and a lot of other places like marketplaces like Home Depot, Lowe's, etc., will have the ability to actually accept Bitcoin through third-party means. So very, very soon, probably within the next year or two, you'll see these big brand names, big box names, big name box stores retail stores basically being able to accept Bitcoin. Now, they're not going to keep Bitcoin in their treasury, obviously, but they are actually going to accept Bitcoin, convert it into cash, and take it. So there's more ways to spend Bitcoin. Now, like I've said in the past, I don't think this is a massive, massive thing for Bitcoin as it would have been before, but it is bullish nonetheless. I mean, I don't think too many people will actually buy stuff with Bitcoin, at least not in the United States. This might have like more effect in smaller countries, but not in the United States. At least people see Bitcoin as an investable asset. Well, this is the stuff that actually helps Bitcoin go mainstream. And Bitcoin going mainstream means more people will have more confidence in it, and maybe more people will buy it as a safety net and a reserve. So that's the news for today. Let me know what you think. Like and subscribe. Hit that bell notifications button. Thank you and have a nice day.